just got the best head of my fucking life. I just hit some new 11s on that sneakers app. I just read that Bitcoin went up in price, and Sauce King just blessed me with a diesel pack. I just got the best head of my fucking life. I just got my favorite rapper to do a feature. And even if Miami life ain't nothing nice, my cafecito got the perfect espumita. Glass half full, that's that food. I'ma need an advance, you can sell me, Cash App too. Portfolio looking healthy, my Coinbase poppin'. I cut out the red meat, but I don't fuck with no soy-based products. My podcast hit 100 episodes. My brother Cap just had a baby, and me, I got a little baddie in Haiti, marinating. Miami lately feel like it's 2005, the scene been reinvigorated, and you can feel it countywide. Yeah, my plug got the best tree, from Brickell to Bentry. My Benz lease, but I live in your head rent free. My grandma chillin' like she's still in her prime, taught me to cherish every minute of this limited time that we're given. My dog Charlie was half blind when I first brought him home, and now we could probably spot a bone faster than Indiana Jones. You gotta comb through the weeds so you can spot the rose, and I'ma smell every flower while I still got a nose. Cause I just got the best head of my fucking life. And I just hit some ones on that sneakers app. I just heard Ethereum went up in price, and Sauce King just blessed me with that OG pack. Yeah, I just got the best head of my fucking life. I just got a couple stamps on my visa. And even if Miami life ain't nothing nice, my cafecito got the perfect espumita. Yeah, it's pure gratitude. Pure gratitude. Yeah, it's pure gratitude. You gotta smell every flower that life's handed you.
Kaboom! Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. It's pure gratitude. And today we'll be talking about Matic, the bull amongst the crypto bear. Matic and Polycat, these things have rebounded V-shaped recovery. And we'll be talking about the entire state of the markets and what I'm shaking and baking, what I'm doing and what you're doing. Drop a comment. Good morning to Rafterman. Good morning to Crypto Maniac. The rest of the boomers in the box. And shout out to all the boomers that are still with us, guys. I know it was a little scare out there. You know, we're here holding the line. And the champ and the boomers are not going anywhere. Kaboom. Let me go ahead and share this screen with you guys. And see what's hitting. $1.78 for Matic after hitting a low of 90 cents. Look at that V-shaped recovery. Now, I mean, this is impressive. I got to say, this is impressive. Matic is the bull right now amongst a sea of semi-bears. It's not like completely bearish, but, you know, we're under 40, and it seems like it may be consolidating, but Matic with the rebound here. Look at that, $1.78. It's becoming clear that the, you know, bigger whales that yield farm are a substantial or significant amount of them must be moving over to Matic, Polygon network. You know, I see that yield farming growing over there. You know, you got Aave supported over there, and more Sushi. You know, it seems like Polygon Matic is the second layer solution for Ethereum right now. Now, you know, you have those third generation smart contract protocols that may end up booming even more in the future, like Cardano. But, you know, right now it's apparent that there is value in Matic and those low fees and the fast transactions. So let's see where this is headed to. I mean, you know, this has been the one we've had our eye on. So kaboom, shout out to Jojo Wave, Ad, Manuel, and the rest of the boomers. Look at this thing. It's definitely a V-shaped recovery here for Matic after a dump to about 90 cents. Let me go ahead and zoom back out on the 5-day. Look at that. Yeah, they dumped to 90 cents, 81 cents, like even 70 something cents. Look at this. So yeah, it's a very impressive rebound. I did not buy this dip. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not buy this dip. And furthermore, I'm not really interested in heading and jumping straight into something until I see Bitcoin consolidating. And it seems like it may be consolidating. Now, yesterday you had that tweet from Elon that he talked to the miners and they're going to create a Bitcoin council. And there's a lot of people that think that that's cool. But, you know, a Bitcoin council for miners, what is this? This sounds a little centralized to me. So, you know, eventually, you know, the powers that be are going to want to infiltrate and take control of the network if they haven't already from the beginning. So I don't know what else to say about that, but it seems to at least have stopped the bleeding for now. So let's go ahead and check out the big dog here, which is BTC against USD. How's it doing? It's holding itself there around 37. But look at this chart. It looks like it's still on a downward trend. I mean, it seems like we've been in the 30s, but let's look at the 5 days. The 5 day looks more like a sideways chart. The 5 day looks semi-sideways, but when you look at the 1 month, it still appears like we may be in a downtrend. Okay, and that's important. Technicals are still reading sell, and I am holding the line. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, obviously, I'm not selling any BTC. The BTC, we got diamond hands on, and we've been holding BTC for a minute now. Now, as far as the altcoin bag, I expressed yesterday that midway last week, I went into stables, half the bag into stables, and then by Friday, Saturday, the rest of the bag went into stables. And I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines as far as my altcoin bag waiting to buy back in. I'm going to be honest with you. And obviously there was an opportunity to buy back in on Matic that I failed to take advantage of, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to be honest with you because I'm still seeing where BTC is going to be headed to. It's obvious to me though that Matic is the bull amongst the what appears to be the bears right now in the short term. Matic, if you ask me, if things can warm up for Bitcoin, I can easily see Matic going to like $3-5 even. Where's the best place to stake single asset stable, says Midas the Dog. It depends on what network you're asking about. But for the Binance Smart Chain, I would look at Cryptos. And, for the Matic chain, there's several places to look. I would start with Polycat vaults, check out the Poly Whale vaults. And then, you can go more conservative on Aave, but Aave doesn't pay that much, And then also Beefy. I'm on Beefy as well. Beefy Finance, it supports Polygon Matic, and then they have some single asset staking. So you may want to check that out. Shout out to Jojo, Ad, Midas, Rafterman, Crypto Maniac over there on DLive, and the rest of the pumpers. So we're still, short term here, we're still on strong sell for BTC. And because of that, I have my altcoin bag in stables, and I'm waiting. Let's see if there's any stables that are really moving besides Matic. Matic is very impressive, obviously. Matic looking too strong, very bullish on the charts. Yeah, it is. It's looking excellent, and I think the fundamentals are there for right now. I mean, it's basically an Ether, but cheaper, and you could easily move it on over. And it's what I expected the XDAI to do. Months ago, before the bull run started, we were in XDAI, the Honey Swap and all that, and it looked pretty promising for a while, and then it kind of died out. Then Binance Smart Chain became an alternative, but it's obvious to me that the larger whales probably don't want to swim in Binance because it's arguably more centralized than other chains. So if you got $1 billion bags, you may not want to put your eggs all in one basket. So something to consider. It looks like Polygon may be a little more decentralized. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it appears to be. We got Rune is booming today. I like Rune, guys. I think that Rune Thor swap, the Thor chain, I'll tell you, this thing is undervalued. And I've expressed to you guys how much value I believe is in this chain. If you don't know what this is a automated market maker that's cross-chain. So you get a Rune wallet, and when that Rune wallet, you also get a Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Binance wallet. Within that wallet, you got a bunch of sub-wallets. The real coin, though, not wrapped Bitcoin, not wrapped Ether. You get the real wallet with the real keys, and you could swap between chains like if you were on Uniswap. So this is an excellent way to cash out, cash in. I mean, the possibilities are high. So, Rune, I got me that's actually a little bag that I still have now that I'm remembering. I got a couple dozen at least of some Rune hanging out over there. Not too much, but I have a little bag. And then, of course, Matic is doing well. Rune against BUSD is a sell still, but, I think that I'm not buying more of this right now, but I think this is going to be here to stay. Right now, what I'm doing more is I'm observing and I'm taking note as to which coins are losing weight, which coins are gaining weight, which coins are retaining weight. This is when you pull the rug and you're kind of exposing everything right now. And right now you're seeing what's under the cover. And it's showing me that Matic is extra strong, And of course you got Bitcoin that is the king, and it's maintained. It's basically the leader as far as what everybody follows. And then you got some of those other coins that really dumped, and we'll look at them in just a moment. Neo doing all right. So you're seeing some green, but this is after a major dumpage. Neo sell against BNB. Let me see if there's any if BNB against BTC or even BNB against BUSD is favorable right now. BNB against the US dollar is still sell, and I would expect the same against Bitcoin. Yeah. We're on a live cat bounce today. I hope. Let's see. I don't think so, and I don't mean to be a fudster or anything like that. And I expressed how I felt yesterday. I think that we may be in a dead cat bounce here. Hopefully not. Obviously, hopefully not. I want the best to happen, but I'm prepared for a dead cat bounce. I'm prepared to go lower, but ultimately, big picture, I agree with the technicals here. BTC against USD for the 1 month. A little bit longer than a 1 month projections are strong to me. So you go out and you project to a 1 month strong buy. So, you're looking at, into and past the summer. I think, if the summer may be bearish. That's what I'm prepared for. And that's okay. After 6 months of a bull run, can you not weather a few months of maybe consolidation or a little loss of weight? It's okay for me, So I'm going to sit. I'm not going to say I'm sitting out because I'm not, obviously. I still got the bag of BTC, but, I'm sitting on the sideline with a nice bag of stables, and I'm waiting to snipe it out, and I don't want to rush. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that I'm not trying to time the bottom. When it's apparent to me that we're back on an uptrend, I'm going to fire the bag. I'm going to pick up some of the ones that I like. Obviously, more Matic. Cardano is one that's standing out. Celsius is one that's been doing well, and then we'll talk about these other platforms over here on Matic that are doing excellent. Look at Polycat. This is back to bull run numbers at $19. This is another yield aggregator, and this is becoming pretty good. I was in this for a while, and I've taken some profits, but let me tell you, this is one that it's on the top of my list to get into. You're at 689 on the Fish Matic LPs, and this thing pays steady. And you can check out the vaults. They got some sexy vaults, specifically this TVL. The Matic against USDC is paying over 2,000. So this one's sexy. This one's pretty sexy. They got a couple other ones, Iron against USDC, ETH against Matic. They got a few vaults, so I'll keep an eye on that. And then you got Poly Whale, which also has a lot of total value locked, about 74 million. You may want to check out the Reef over there. They have, USD against ETH, paying 263. You just look around here. There's definitely some options, but I would definitely start here. I got the links down below for Polycat and Polyzap. I was in it for a little bit. Polyzap, but I think that Polycat has pulled ahead. Yeah, it's 560. This thing is kind of slowed down. 26 million total value locked. Polycat's looking a lot sexier right now. Always good to buy and hold BTC. All this manipulation of prices is designed to relieve you of your coin. In the years to come, they may pay you your wages in fractions of a Satoshi. Hold strong. Absolutely. Yeah, we know that. For the crypto maniacs that have been here for a while, as far as the BTC, we're comfy with the BTC. But, many may have an operating bag, such as myself, with the altcoins. And, it's not a bad time to have some stables. And I've said this earlier this week or last week. I think that there's a trend here with stables, with farming stables, and being able to leverage these stable coins to your advantage. And you're seeing some opportunities for them here in these yield aggregators and these vaults. For instance, A Cryptos right now is paying about 20% on the US dollar tether over there on Binance. So, that's one that I've made some gains on, in the meantime. Stables, if you look at it, are major alternatives to just regular banks, So I wouldn't sleep on these yield optimizers, on these aggregators, on these swaps. They're here to stay. The Venuses, the Polycats, apparently, the Sushis, the Aves. I think they're here to stay. Shout out to Manu. He says Phantom. Yeah, that seems like another one that's a viable alternative to ETH. But right now it's Matic. No degen rates on the stables though. Yeah, but they're significantly above any bank rate. When you're talking about $20 on US dollar Tether, that's pretty sexy. And in some cases, I've seen when you pair some of the stables, you can get maybe even above 30%. So, I mean, I receive it. If you look at it, if you really think about it, I mean, you stake $100,000 and you're going to earn about 20K in a year. That's not that bad. You know what I mean? People out there, people out that area may not know the impermanent losses when they farm, says Ad. That's true. But when you're farming stables, that's not something that you got to worry about as much. And then I was also specifically talking about single asset staking on cryptos. There's no impermanent loss with single asset staking. People we read that. Cryptomaniac says, I only use USDC, DAI, and USDT. Seems sketch with the current events that came out about their reserves. About whose reserves? There's questions on a lot of the stables. I don't know what the deals with Tether, but they are the first mover advantage, and they've been around the longest. USDC, I guess it's covered by Coinbase. They're regulated, but if you ask me personally, the one that's most transparent is DAI, because you could see that it's actually backed by ETH. In order to create DAI, you need to put in ETH into the system, and you could get liquidated. So that's the one that seems the most honest, if you ask me. But Tether seems like the one that is the most popular. Cryptomaniac is sharing there to an article on Single Lunch with the Tether Ponzi scheme. We've heard about that, and that's an alleged for a while. People have alleged that Tether's funny bunny, and that I don't know. I'm not the one that is the crypto regulator here, but I will tell you this: Tether is accepted everywhere. You know what I mean? And I see Tether's got a little more liquidity than DAI. But if you ask me, Cryptomaniac, I said it, the one that appears to have more integrity is DAI. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, letting you know what's really shaking and baking. Matic appears to be the bull amongst the crypto bears out here. And I got my eye over here on Polycat. Polycat's doing excellent, almost at $20. They got some nice vaults, farms, and pools. They got single asset staking here, but they got the $4% deposit fees, just like Goose. So this is basically a Goose. Dude, the Tether is tethered to the US dollar. Of course, it's backed by nothing and most ubiquitous. Right. Yeah, you make a point. Like, it's backed by the dollar. Absolutely. But yeah, I like the idea of DAI. I really do. There's a new IFO on Pancake in 2 days. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like the IFO trend has kind of fizzled. Although I think that the last one, the Hot Cross or whatever there was, did all right. I'm pulling that one. This one's called Kalmar, and this is in 1 day, almost 2 days. Learn more about Kalmar. I don't know what this is. So Kalmar IFO to be hosted on PancakeSwap. What's Kalmar? A decentralized bank powered by DeFi and NFT. Kalmar's mission is to combine the best of decentralized finance protocols and fuel them with pure fun. Leverage yield farming protocol, physically backed NFTs, DeFi payment channels, and gamify. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was just saying that these types of platforms seems like they could be of value even in a bear market. And it seems like we're going to see a lot of them, right? But let's see. What is Calm? And you can see native token for the Kalmar platform. And you can read a little bit more. Boom. So yeah, I mean, do I want to jump in this one? And it seems like all of them have been somewhat profitable. The better question is if you're going to actually be able to get into the pre-sale. You know how these things are. Shout out to Edward. I see you. Shout out to Midas, Poison, and the rest of the boomers. So yeah, it seems like Polygon Matic is the bull amongst the bears, and it's becoming apparent to me that the whales over there on Ether that are yield farming and yield optimizing are migrating over to Polygon because the fees are too damn high on Ether. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I think Ether has a future and all that, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not using Ether right now. I have Ether, and of course I use it or whatever, but like, how often do I use it? Not every day, to be honest with you. Not every other day, for that matter. Poison says, I saw that there's a new IFO and that he may throw a little something at it, just letting the box know. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad move. I mean, it seems like almost every if not all IFOs have end up being a positive ROI on PancakeSwap. Correct me if I'm wrong. And look, I'm seeing the price of Pancake back at 17. I'm going to be honest. Pancake was amongst my favorite coins during this entire run, and I would love to get back in. And I'm just being patient. I made some good gains on Pancake, and I'll be patient to get back in. I think in a bull run, if we get if Bitcoin gets warm again, it's easy. Pancake could easily go to $50. Cryptomaniac says that Wise token still doing good. Yeah, I got the Wise over there on Ether, and but I'm not really scraping rewards or anything. I'm just letting it stack up over there. So yeah, I have a stake over there, but those are long year plus stakes. I even have I think a 14 or a 16 month stake. Midas says we need an IFO over on Matic. True. Thank you. That's true. Thanks for the $4.99, Addis. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Ad $4.99 USD. Thanks for the awesome info you put out. Thank you for the gratuity. I appreciate that. Your patience will pay off. Cake isn't the fastest horse at the moment. No, I don't think it is at the moment. It was for a while, but things change. Things don't always remain the same forever. So you got to be able to pivot and change with the tides. And right now, I think that I don't see any fast horse right now except Polygon Matic, and stuff like Polycat. But that being said, I made gains on Polycat and Polygon, so I'm still waiting on the sidelines and waiting for this Bitcoin to warm up. I'm going to be honest with you, or at least consolidate for a few more days. It seems for about 5 days we've been trying to find a price and trying to decide whether we're going to go up or down, or we're going to stay sideways, or what's going to happen. So, I'm going to keep watching it. I'm just going to keep watching, and I'm going to be patient while I hold my BTC bags. Do we panic and dump the Bitcoin? Absolutely not. And, I've thought before, because, we got some BTC here that we've been, sitting on for a while. And, obviously, sometimes in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, maybe I should swing trade it. But nah. I got a bag to swing trade with, and, I'll leave the BTC where it is. You don't touch the BTC diamond hands as we've had. I mean, shout out to the maniacs that have been rocking with me. I know Midas has been in the box for a while. Diamond hands, 20K to 3K, no problem. I know that some of you guys have been here with me, so it's no problem. And thanks so much again, Ad, for the gratuity. Guys, follow the leader here, Ad. He dropped $5 in the super chat. Don't show up to the party empty-handed. I know you got 5 on it, okay? I know things have slowed down in the bull run here, but if you didn't pull some profits, I don't know why you're listening to the champ. So you shouldn't be broke out there. All right, guys. Shout out to Poison, Midas, and the rest of the boomers. Make sure you're following me on D-Live. It's been a minute since I checked up on D-Live. I always multi-stream over there, and I seen that we did have a couple comments from D-Live Cryptomaniacs over there. I'm not logged in for whatever reason. Next time I'll drop a little ducats of, what are they called? Lemons? Yeah. We got a close eye here on BTC. Still looks like a downtrend for right now, guys. I'm going to be honest with you, so just be patient. Let's be patient. You know, what could happen? I said it yesterday. Worst case scenario, obviously the knife keeps falling. We can go into the 20K range. I mean, shit, if things get really ugly, we can go back to, you know, to 12K for all I know. But I'm prepared. And ultimately, I think that the 100K Bitcoin is going to be upon us within maybe less than a year, maybe a couple years, but I do believe it's going to come. Pause. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Shout out to Midas. God bless. Manuel, Addis, or whatever your name is. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but ADD, I see you. Poison, Cryptomaniac, the rest of the boomers. Guys, have a blessed day. Stay strong. Give gratitude. And check out the track that it's out there. Shotty is the artist. SHOTTIE. And the song is called Pure Gratitude. You can find it on YouTube, on Spotify, and the rest of those platforms that provide you audio. So check that out. On that note, I'm out. Stay strong. I'll see you soon. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for booming.